Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect.
Wagwan people, Lumini here, back again with another episode of the Mind Save here on my channel, and we are into the season finale of season number 2. We are trying to shore up our Champions League spot, ideally. I think we now have confirmed that we will be at least in the Europa League next season, but I think in this episode, obviously, we can secure Champions League. We are also, last episode we put a squeeze on Leverkusen. We're currently 4 points behind them, but with a win in our next game, we would go back to 1. So any slip up would be massive for them. And you can see on the calendar there, after this round of games, they play Bayern Munich when we play Hertha Berlin. So that would be our chance, ideally, to overtake them if we were going to. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, because it might not. We start the episode off with Freiburg, then as I mentioned we play Hertha Berlin, Hamburg, Darmstadt, and then finish the episode off with the DFB Pokal final against Bayern Munich. If it isn't possible to overtake Bayer Leverkusen, if we should slip up or something like that in these last 2 games, I probably will sim these. If we're secured in Champions League football for next season, I probably will just sim these 2 games so that I'm refreshed and ready to go for the Bayern game. However, it is time to hop straight into the first game against Freiburg and hope to put the squeeze back on to Bayer Leverkusen with 3 points. But yeah, all there is to do then is to get into the first game of the episode. Talisca up top, Angel Gomez, Grifo, Doan, Vecino, Leponant, I don't actually know who that is. Leponant, I think it is. Aitnori, Lascelles, Harwood, Bellis, Lazari, Stanek. We've had some better performances. I wouldn't say good, but definitely better performances recently.
This could be trouble zone.
No way! Come on, man. That is so soft.
Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players.
Look at that! He's barely touched him.
To play the ball, so penalty yes,
game.
yellow card no.
Oh, Grifo's absolutely messed that one up there. He's tried to chip it and ended up just getting no power on it whatsoever. Good save by Manuel Neuer.
Well, some referees might have reached for the yellow card, but not this one.
Yeah, another foul. He will get a yellow card, that's for sure.
In it goes!
Oh, he's offside.
Offside, Stuart.
Is it Armando Broja who's off?
He certainly thought so. He's making
that is great work there. Oh, it is. Broja just goes early. You can see just a shoulder offside. Wins the header, flicks it on to Barrera, who chips it into the back of the net.
Well, they could really get at the opposition. Well, just that.
Oh, go away, man. That is such horseshit. I hate stuff like that. When you win the ball, I told him to clear it, and instead he shields it, so he just gets tackled in his own box. Look at this, man. Who's it? Bayer wins the ball and then shields it. Why? I hate stuff like that. It's so frustrating. From us almost scoring at one end, they just go up the other end, get a lucky goal like that. Come on, Pish. Finally, Anthony Martial actually gets involved in the play. Jesus. Got to force it pretty much there, drag all of them forward, but eventually he gets in there.
Well, it's the perfect finish,
Fischler did well dribbling there, to be fair. Takes it to the byline, good cut back. Martial off the inside of the post. Still going to bring him off because I have not been impressed by him.
So back underway following the equaliser.
Yeah, 1 minute at a time, by the way.
Can they nudge him
1 minute at a time, by the way. 1 minute, by the way. 1 minute added time, by the way. Should have been over with that long ball forward.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
Track to the head's clear. That'll be the end of the game.
And with that,
I mean, it's 1 point. It's probably quite a lucky 1 point, to be honest. We were quite poor. Did you just see that guy stepping off the balcony? It's not that dire, mate. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of possession. We kind of struggled to get through them on all fronts. But like I said before, if we take a point from poor performances, I'll take it. Does unfortunately mean that we failed to squeeze Leverkusen in our first attempt of trying. So yeah, we are actually guaranteed to finish in the Champions League spots regardless now. That is very nice for us. That is very good indeed. Next up, we have Hertha Berlin, who currently sit in 12th. Let's hope for a bit of a better performance in that game, ideally. Right, next game of the episode up against Hertha. Like I said, they're sat in 12th. We currently don't have anything to play for because we are guaranteed to be in the Champions League next season. I think we might make a couple changes here. I'm going to put Restes in because I don't know if he'll play the final. He probably does deserve to, but I don't know if he will. I'm going to bring Diarra in because he hasn't played for a while. He can play centre back over there. That's changes we're going to make going into this one. Still sticking with the 3-back. It just is the formation. When it works, it's great. Right, so the Hertha lineup. Krizan, Samardzic, Reese, Virginius, Clemens, Bukalakis, I think it is. Lequi, maybe? Leistner, Kempf, Kenny, Kotarski, John Duran, who still is apparently yet to make his debut. Apologies if you can hear a motorbike in the background. Someone's decided to crack out a dirt bike and start driving up and down my road, which is weird, but sure.
Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And a goal!
Right, okay. I don't think I could have even stopped that if I wanted to. So they get their crosses perfect. We just haven't managed ours yet. Gelson couldn't get back, and then I thought Diarra might have it covered, but he didn't go for it. And I think it was it Rulat in the middle? No, it's Bayer in the middle as well, who also didn't cover it.
To get on the end of it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but we just do not feel like we're even asked about. Obviously, we've secured Champions League football, like I said, but we genuinely feel like we couldn't care less about playing the rest of these games. Holy shit. Look at that from Armando Broja. That's a normal pass. That's a normal pass that you failed, Armando. Are you joking? What is he doing? You might be top goal scorer and you might be my favourite player this season, but Jesus Christ, you're on the way to not playing the final at this rate. What is he doing? I've told him to pass that to Amiri. And then what's Bayer doing?
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
They've decided that now is the time to... outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Well, it might...
Oh my God, that is probably one of the luckiest goals that I've ever scored. It's only 2-1, so we can't get too excited yet. Still a goal down. Mistake between the goalkeeper and the defender here. See, as they both try and clear it, and then Bamba Dieng has just stood in the middle of the box and gets to slot it home. I know you've had a good game, but Jesus. There we go. Well, there it is, 3-1.
And there goes the final whistle.
Honestly, a lot of players are looking like they're not going to be playing the final against Bayern because a lot of them are playing like utter dog shit. We got dominated by Hertha, who are in 12th. As you can probably tell from my reaction throughout most of that game, very, very pissed off by everything that happened there. Borussia Dortmund will have a chance to close in on us a little bit. Luckily, like I said, we've already secured everything we need to secure, which is not too detrimental. I honestly may sim these last 2 games of the season because those last 2 games have made me not want to play anything until the final because I'm just going to be tilted out of my mind. Just have offered me Angelo. So Angelo is a pretty high potential winger. It's weird as well for Tariq Lamptey because obviously this is the club that he started his career at. So I'm going to go for that. I'm happy with that. I mean, I'll take a high potential player because obviously we are planning on switching to the fullback next season. So a player like Angelo that can grow as a rotational option. Happy with that. So we'll get Angelo in for 30 if Tariq Lamptey agrees the deal to go back to Chelsea. Like I said, it's unfortunate that it's happened this way, that Tariq doesn't want to stay with us anymore. But at the same time, if he doesn't want to stay here, I'm not going to force him to stay here. So I think I'll play Hamburg, sim Darmstadt, and then play the final. Right, so the Hamburg lineup is as follows. Hansen up top. Oh, no, sorry. Left wing, Glatzel. Can't say that name. Ransford, Yeboah. Suhonen, Benez, Mateu, Muheim, Dennis, Ramos, Heyer, and Fernandez in net. We've not been good in this episode at all. We need a much better performance in this game. Because right now, if we go into the Bayern game in the current form that we're in, we are going to get absolutely handled.
And the focus is on the Bund. And he's made headway.
How is Marcelo just this slow? Don't fuck with that. Still, even though we've got a lead, we're just not at it. I really don't know what it is. We just don't feel good at the moment. Like Martial probably there should have been caught ideally, but luckily for us, the defender didn't put a tackle in because I don't think he thought he could get it cleanly.
Back underway.
But like we're just.
Let's see what happens next. Anthony Martial, Barreiro in position. Well, that was an opportunity to make the scoreboard look even better from their point of view.
Are you fucking joking, man? What do I have to do? All of these shots that I've had, and they scored that from the edge of the fucking box through all of those bodies. Look how many players are in front. Come on. Come on, Burkhart, give me an option, man.
Must take the lead here. Still possibilities.
Of course, and the keeper just rushes out that far. Beats all of my players to the ball.
And that is going to be all for this game.
Man.
Well, we were treated to goals,
this episode has gone
end.
way downhill, man. Holy shit. Nothing to say, honestly. Let's just move on to the sim game so I can have a break before we probably get pumped in the cup final now. Now only 2 points in front of Dortmund. It's looking likely that we're probably going to finish in 4th, which sucks because I think we've actually been better than Dortmund for pretty much the whole season. But I need a break before we play Bayern because the Bayern game is going to be incredibly tough and we are just playing so badly that I just don't really want to. I don't really want to play right now, if I'm honest. That's just the honest truth. Let's get the sim game done, and then we'll get towards the end. Lamptey will be leaving to rejoin Chelsea. I mean, I guess story-wise, it kind of makes sense. We get a high-potential player coming to join us. Lamptey gets to go back to his boyhood club, so... Well, I don't know if he supported them, but boyhood. Biancone, man. You can't be unsettled. Nah, I can't be letting Biancone leave. Someone's getting released. Biancone, there he is. The man with all the positions. Get on the loan list, my son. Last game of the season in the league. Like I said, probably going to end up with us finishing in 4th unless we get a win in this one. I'm not going to do the press conference on camera. I'll do that off camera because we'll have one for the final. Let's get that done, get the sim done, and get to the DFB Pokal final. Right, we're just going to quick sim it because honestly, it doesn't really even matter what the result is. It's another draw for us. It took us to the 86th minute to get a draw. Dortmund win, so yeah, unfortunately we are going to drop down to 4th, but at least we still got Champions League football for next season, so that's what matters. We beat our rivals as well. They actually only go above us on goal difference, but like I said, it's Champions League football. That's kind of all that matters. We didn't really care about league position in the end. We probably deserve to finish above them. That will be huge for them more than it will be for us because they had a poor season by their standards, I would say. But Champions League football is confirmed. Now we move on to the big one. The DFB Pokal final. Our first cup final in this save against Bayern. Here we go. The big one. Real Madrid won the Europa League. How the fuck is Real Madrid in the Europa League? Golden Boot winner as well, by the way, is obviously Armando Broja, but we already knew that was going to be the case. Oh, actually, we didn't look at team of the tournament. Get out of here. I bet you Broja won't be in there. I bet you. Just watch. Yeah, he isn't. Wins the Golden Boot, but isn't in there. So it's Ramiro, Gaia, Bayer's in there, Kalulu. Fucking hell, how many defenders do we have? Matip, Matoma, Fernandez, Goetze, Gnabry, Laborde. Laborde? Hold on. And the player of the season goes to Romelu Lukaku. What is going on? So Lukaku wasn't in team of the season. He wasn't top goal scorer because Armando Broja was. But somehow he wins. Hold on, I need to take a look at these stats. So where was Lukaku even in the top goal scorer? He came third with 21 goals. Broja was far and away top by 3 goals, one less game than Harry Kane as well. 28 goals. So I don't know how he hasn't got player of the season. Harry Kane came first in assists, which is fair. Amiri was there as well. Actually, how was Amiri not first? He got the same assists in less games. I swear this doesn't make any sense. Manuel Neuer came second in the Golden Glove race, which is close. Pretty good, actually, for Manuel Neuer. But yeah, I don't know how those awards have been given out. They don't seem to make any sense. However, DFB Pokal time. We do have a press conference, like I said. So let's do the press conference and get into a very scary game. Right, here we go. Into the Bayern game. A team, like I said, we have not beaten yet. But we will do our best in this one to try it. Gumi's going to come in. I think besides from that, we're going to keep everything the same. Let's get into this game against Bayern. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed and toes.
The ebbs and flows, the highs and lows of the DFB Pokal this season. But now we're down to just one game. Who's going to prevail in the final? Will it happen? Stay with us on EA TV. Here in Germany, it always comes down to this.
Scary stuff. Team we haven't beaten. Not in great form.
And we're privileged to be here to bring you
everything seems to be against us.
The centerpiece of the attack today is Harry Kane.
What?
Can they forge ahead?
Can that just not be occurring? That Gordon Bayer is just running into the back of Harry Kane and falling over.
A move of promise on the flank.
Xiao's gone past the Normand there. 1-on-1. Deflected. Prestiani! Doesn't get dealt with at the back post. Prestiani steals in. We're 1-0 up in the final. I don't know if we've ever scored first against Bayern. Guerrero doesn't read it. Prestiani does. It's nice to see that finally happen for us because it happens against us a lot. But the young man Gianluca Prestiani gives us a lead.
And will that goal have the effect of stinging Bayern? There's a cutback.
As I said, they're probably just going to come straight back at you. Serge Gnabry gets them the goal to equalise.
Well, here we can see it again.
Unfortunately, again, Bayer doesn't deal with it. That's the ball across once again to find the man open. Not a lead that lasted too long for us. No, Barrero, man. Actually release him. Oh, Martial's stolen it. Kim Min-jae is no slouch though. Anthony Martial gives us 2-1. A mistake at the back by Kim Min-jae. Gets it robbed off of him by Anthony Martial and we're back in front. Like I said, probably not going to last, but we're back in front. That's what matters for now. Kim Min-jae making a big mistake and can't get back. The Norman comes across to try and close it, but at that point it's too late. Good curling effort by Martial.
And as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Scores again.
Joshua Kimmich.
Half time, we are 2-1 up. Somewhat unbelievably, Armando Broja is about to receive a yellow card. But nerves are high for this one. Nerves are very high for this one. Not 2 against that. I'm going to go to Kingsley Coman and Martial.
More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller. Opportunity to level.
Oh, come on, man! Stay with your men, guys! I mean, I knew they were going to get an attempt on goal because they were doing that ridiculous passing, but come on, look! Deflected there. You've got to stay with your man. There's 2 of you in the middle. How do we not see him? What are we doing? Defensive awareness of a fucking P. Can someone explain to me how if I tackle someone and then they trip me up, how that isn't a foul? Turn it off.
Now with Kane. Goretzka.
Oh my
No
God.
degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper.
That's a great ball there to Broja. Oh my God, what a finish by Armando Broja. Great ball from Cristiano on the wing. Chips it in behind. Good run from Armando Broja to get in behind his man. And then powers it very strongly along the floor. That is a great ball there though, to be fair. Quite wide, but that is a very good finish. Armando Broja gives us a lead again. He's been a bit quiet in the last couple of games.
A big moment in the dying embers.
Not long to defend, but
decisive here.
it's always going to be difficult to defend against Bayern, isn't it?
Just one go. Cassie. Matip. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here.
For Bayern to try and press us. No! Huge mistake at the back from Bayer again.
Battling against the clock and the scoreline.
Great tackle
Superbly read
from
and
Joel
executed.
Matip. Bayer to send it long. We've done it! We finally beat Bayern, and it's in a cup final, the DFB Pokal. We win a first bit of silverware this season. Holy shit! A cup that has been absolutely insane for us. Every result has been utter insanity, and we can add the cup final to that list. Neuer getting one over his old employers. We walk away as winners of the DFB Pokal. That is huge.
And now for the moment of confirmation. The trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game. Come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. A sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey. And it
Can't beat Phil Sweeter than for Manuel Neuer to lift the trophy against his former side as captain of Mainz. Holy shit. I was not sure that we were going to be able to get a result in this game. I really thought this was probably going to be doomed. But wow, after such a poor episode as well, what a performance from the boys in the final to walk away as winners of the DFB Pokal. Wow, that is huge to go into next season, in the Champions League as well next season. My God, what a result for us. Gotta watch everything. Gotta soak it all in. Rest is, I have to say, a little bit unfortunate for him. He doesn't get to play the final, but We had to give it to Manuel Neuer against his former side. Like, he had to be able to play this one out. Huge performance, winners of the cup, beating Bayern Munich for the first time this season as well. Lost them twice in the league, get them in the cup final, and pull out a monumental performance to walk away as 3-2 winners. You can see Bayern had all of the ball, had all of the play, but it was not enough. Man of the match. It's a tough call. Broja obviously scoring the winner. That's a pretty huge performance. But I'm going to give it to Gianluca Prestiani, purely because he scored a goal for us and delivered that beautiful assist to get us our goal. What a performance, man. That was big. That is huge for us. I cannot express just how gassed I am to not only win the DFB Pokal, but actually walk away beating Bayern Munich in the final. I actually don't think we have anyone that we can release to bring anyone up. We do have a scout report here, however, I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to bring anyone in because it was almost full. 47 to 63 is decent. 250k, 230, 275, 375. So I think we call up this guy and leave the rest. Germany, this is your last attempt to bring someone in that could impress me. Considering that no one's that stand out, we don't have space anyway. I think we'll probably just leave it and yeah, just let those guys go. So we'll take a look at the guy that we just brought in as our last prospect for this this round of scouting. Arvid Anderson. He is a striker, 82 to 88 potential, 5'10". He's a 5-star skiller. Good, pretty decent acceleration, sprint speed, agility. Ball control's decent, and dribbling and curve's decent as well. Finishing's very poor for a striker, though, I've got to be honest. Yeah, the next call-ups are definitely Linus Ahmed, who's going to play with the team. Noah Lund will come up. We've got a couple boys, obviously, leaving on freeze. So, or that we're releasing, should I say. So we will use them as our make weights to bring up the youth lads. So, top goal scorer for the season is obviously Armando Broja with 31, 9 assists. Anthony Martial chipping in decently with 19 and 5. Bamba Dieng off the bench with 8 and 3. Bayer actually comes fourth in the overall goal scoring with 3. Prestiani drawn fourth, but with 6 assists. Nadim Amiri, 3 and 13. Kind of isn't good enough from Nadim Amiri for the amount of games he started. 33 games. 3 goals and 16 goal contributions. Not great, but okay. Burkhart, 3 and 5. Pischler, 3 and 4 and 16. I mean, like, if you equate that, Pischler got the same amount of goals as Amiri, spread across different competitions. Less assists, obviously, but in a lot less games, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We definitely need to take our goal scoring up, but not too bad. Barrow Martins and Anthony Martial end up being our top appearance makers for the season. So, decent there as well. We'll do the little scroll through here so you can see how everybody ends up. Manuel Neuer down to an 83. Probably going to be leaving us at the next season, probably at the earliest opportunity. We will have a couple loan lads coming back, obviously, so that'll be interesting to see where we manage to fit them in as well. Matip down to a 79 now. Hans Rolson's still growing, actually, which is quite impressive. Bayer's made it up to an 81. Sairota, obviously, we don't know what's going to happen with Sairota. He could get signed by Milan. He's up to a 76, or he could end up playing for us. Lamptey is going to be leaving us. Unfortunate, but like I said, it's one of those things. Mohamed Simon looking very decent, actually. Oro Mangala, not quite the important player I thought he was going to be, but I think he made some decent contributions. Agumi I'm very happy with, so happy to see how he goes forward. Pedro Neto is one we need to talk about, because obviously I'm planning to switch to a 4-3-3 next season. If Pedro Neto doesn't step up, there is a serious consideration in my head that we may have to sell him and move on to somebody else. Pischler still growing well. I'm still upset that he doesn't have a good tag. I thought he would now, considering he's played a decent couple of games, but it is what it is. We got a lot of decent cams coming through, so we'll have to make a decision there as well. Gelson Martins will probably let go. Prestiani, I think, is getting better, so I'm happy with him. Julian Draxler, obviously, probably going to start declining pretty soon. Anthony Martial, not bad season from him overall. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this season. We'll take a little scroll through the rest of the leagues to see how they all ended up, because everything should be wrapped up now. Also, we'll look at European competition, obviously, as well. Premier League. Manchester United walk away as winners of the Premier League. Newcastle 2nd, City 3rd, Arsenal 4th, Liverpool 5th. So, a little bit of change up. Newcastle starting to provide a bit of a challenge for the top 6. Ligue 1, obviously, it's Paris Saint-Germain, and it's by a pretty monumental margin as well, 86 to 59. They absolutely stormed their league, didn't they? Unfortunately, Saint Etienne, the team that we lined up one of our players to, or 2 of our players, I think, get relegated. So, unfortunate for them. FC Köln, Heidenheim will be coming back up. Bochum will be in the relegation playoff against, I don't know who. I'm going to actually have to go and check that. Where did Ingolstadt end up finishing? Ingolstadt miss out on promotion and even the promotion playoff, ending things in 4th place. That's unfortunate for them. Serie A is won by Fiorentina. That is surprising. I didn't expect to see Fiorentina up there. Milan, Juventus, Lazio make out the top 4. Napoli in 5th, Inter in 6th. Impressive season for Fiorentina there then. Congrats to them on making a big push. And last but not least, La Liga is won by Real Madrid. Barcelona coming 2nd. Atletico and Real Betis are the top 4. So yeah, a little bit of a shake-up all round, I would say. Most teams still dominating the way that they had been. Who is going down here? Hanover and Darmstadt are the ones to drop. Stuttgart have the relegation playoff to play. Champions League, the final is Olympic... Wait, what? Marseille versus Sevilla in the finals of the Champions League. Bayern Munich actually lost to Marseille on penalties, and PSG lost to Sevilla. Wow, that is not a Champions League final I expected to see. That is a very different one. Real Madrid, obviously, we saw won the Europa League. Did they drop down? They weren't in the Europa League to start. They were in the Europa League to start. Wow, so they had a bad season last season. Ferencvaros against Ajax. How have they made it there? That is nuts from them. They came 2nd in their group to Newcastle. Who did they then beat? They then beat Hoffenheim 4-1 on aggregate. Then they beat Celtic 2-2. Oh no, 2-2, and then beat them 4-2 on penalties. They then beat Trabzonspor 4-3. Then beat Newcastle 6-3 to make their way into a Europa Conference League final. That is crazy that we're seeing some teams go absolutely nuts. Oh, I haven't had one of these yet. Oh, this is sick. I've not seen one of these yet. Yes. We've got a bus, ladies and gents. Oh, I don't like seeing Neuer in a normal shirt. That's weird. Oh, this is so cool. I haven't seen one of these celebrations yet. That's so cool. Sorry that you guys have to deal with my face. I literally forgot that this was the thing, so I didn't think about it coming. Look at Oro and Pereira going. Go on, boys. All 4 of our fans are out. Look at us go. Oh, that was sick. I literally completely forgot about those. That was really sick, though. I enjoyed that. Who wins the Champions League? It's Sevilla, who have Jadon Sancho. That is quite surprising. I didn't expect that. Who wins the Conference League? It's Ajax. Only on penalties, though. I need to take a look at Ferencvaros's team, man. Like, how are they competing the way that they are? Do they have a league, or are they in the rest of the world? Like, they don't really have anyone of, like, you know, like huge stature. Like, maybe I thought maybe they could have picked up like a I don't know, like a cheap beast or something like that that's dragging them forward, but they really don't. It has. Stuttgart do manage to keep their Bundesliga status, so that's basically it. All I'm going to do now is sim through to the end of the season and then wrap things up. There it is, 4th in the Bundesliga, DFB Pokal winners, all of our loan players coming back. Look at this list, holy shit. Oh, they didn't. They actually didn't decide to sign Sorata. Interesting. The board are delighted with our performance. Excellent job. Thank you very much. But that is going to be the end of this one. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get notified about when the Champions League season starts. And I hope to see you in it. Peace.